Hey guys, welcome back to A Lot in Common podcast. I'm Christian.
I'm Carissa.
Today we're going to be getting some really heavy stuff per usual.
So come and join us. Intro. Woo! All right. Anyway, hi sister. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Doing good?
Yep. Glad to get with you here to talk about what's going on in our
the
world. In our
Lots
crazy,
going
crazy
on.
world. So I haven't been keeping up too much with stuff. Been kind of disassociating a little bit so I could be a little on the sane side.
Yeah, I think it's kind of healthy to disassociate a little bit with everything going on because there is so much going on. And it is really hot and heavy right now. If you're paying attention to everything going on. What?
Hot and heavy.
Yeah.
That's like how you describe like sexual.
No. Is it alive?
Yeah, he is alive.
So it turns out.
Yeah, he is. He's alive. 100%.
It turns out he really is alive. We have proof.
Alive.
All right.
He's alive.
It says, spotted again in Tel Aviv. Guess he's still alive. His death was faked by you know who.
There he is. Look at smiling, happy. Doesn't even have to brush his hair because he's just on the go, living his life.
Man.
And this is disgusting.
That looks
and here
really
it is.
real.
Here it is. How long has it been since the files came out?
Like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. When did we find out that he's alive again? So all these photos are surfacing of him being alive right after the files are released.
Yeah.
I do not think this is a coinkydink.
Yeah. So did you see where some AI is saying that these photos are fake and then some is saying that they're real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we can't trust AI. We can't trust our government. We can't trust our schools. We can't trust our farmers. We can't trust anybody. So I'm guessing the only thing we can trust at this point is our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Because is alive.
It's looking like it more every day that he is alive. We've got this. Oh. I looked at everything in the background and I like really tried to see if it looks fake because I'm like, it looks fake.
It
you know
looks
what I mean?
kind of fake, yeah.
Because it looks so real. And that's why it looks fake. Because when you look at it, there's nothing wrong anywhere in the picture. And AI is notorious for messing up with somebody in the background. Somebody's head is going to be missing or like there's going to be no shoulders somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything's legit in this photo. So it's very confusing to me how real this looks.
Wow.
You know? It looks so real. And then, of course, we've got this notorious one here.
Yeah.
Come on.
One, Ian Carroll said he put it through AI and it said that it's most likely a real photo.
Yeah. And it's funny because the only reason that it's Grok says that it's AI is because AI generated using Google's Gemini. Uncropped versions showed the Gemini logo and watermark in the bottom corner. Now, I believe it was Ian Carroll that did say that you can use Gemini as like an editing tool too, not just for AI generation. So like maybe they edited the photo to like make it brighter or did something.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't look like AI to me.
No, it doesn't look like AI to me either.
It looks real. It looks like a real photo of
and
the real guy.
I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my store box up here that is Epstein and he is alive.
Allegedly.
Running things under the covers. Allegedly.
Man.
Allegedly my ass.
He's been running everything this whole time.
Whole time.
Have you guys seen this new video? Another thing in the files that's come out. The school pictures that everybody gets every year in the entire United States. The companies were associated with him.
The photography companies?
Yeah.
That take pictures of all these children?
Yes. All of us every year.
What do we do, guys?
So here, let's play this video.
Here are some brands that were found in the Epstein files. Life Touch, the brand that takes 90% of our school pictures and also facilitates JCPenney photos. Yeah, they've basically been giving our pictures up so it could be a catalog for these predators to look through so they could see what kids they want. 2, Chuck E. Cheese, the CEO, and now they're going to have a new one starting on February 13th because he decided to step down after getting caught. Wayfair was mentioned just short of 400 times in the files. So yes, y'all were completely right, and it was not a conspiracy theory when everyone was saying that Walmart and Wayfair are listing shoes and furniture at $100,000 price tags with the names of real children that were missing. It was not a conspiracy. They were really doing that. Victoria's Secret, Bath & Body Works, White Barn, and Pink. They're all owned by Les Wexner, and he is in the Epstein files. It's everyone.
Yep.
It's everyone.
That is why you on my meat stick.
Why you on my meat stick? Thank you.
Great name, I will say. But also what I really love about that video is that she's young and she's part of a different type of generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's a young generation and they are all heated about that files being released. Me too. I love it too because I try to talk to older people about it. Older generations are not as interested in it. They're like, no. I don't have
like
the time.
Mom and dad.
I don't want to talk about it. Yes.
Like mom and dad.
Yeah, like their generations, they're like, I don't.
They're like, this is nuts.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. It's too much for me. I don't, what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do about it? And you know what I told Mom? I said, you know what I was able to do about it?
What?
Whenever I thought about all these things happening because, sorry, I was part of the QAnon era about the Wayfair really being real. And so I was nervous about it. And so I took my son out of school last year. You know what I mean? That's something that I did that changed.
Yeah.
And you did the same thing.
Yes.
So, you know, there are things that we can do about it.
There are things we can do, but it feels like the things that we can do are so small compared to what is happening and what they're doing. But we got to do what we can do.
Yeah.
Take our kids out of school.
You got to do what you can do to protect your family in this sick world that we're living in. And what you're able to do is control your flock and handle your destiny of your family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, take your kids out of school. But I just love that she's this younger generation. I've seen so many videos of them getting so angry, like screaming, like, we're not angry enough.
Yeah.
And it's so true.
It is.
We're not. They're still
not.
How many arrests have been made?
It's like,
how many?
How many arrests?
0. Oh, I'm sorry. 1. We had Maxwell was arrested. But it's coming out that she's probably going to be pardoned.
Oh, I would bet.
Yeah,
I would bet
too. I would bet.
I mean, God will handle that.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about that picture day thing though? Isn't that crazy?
It's insane. And it's like, I remember taking all of those pictures growing up, and your parents have to sign a release form for the pictures to be released to the media. You're like, oh yeah, my kid will be shown on sports in a magazine maybe. That's what you think when you go sign away your kids' pictures.
What else is on those release forms though?
Are you asking
your
me?
address?
Because I don't know. Address. Yeah.
Your address, your child's age, where they live. It's all on those release forms. And also, you know what Jesse said? My husband, he said the crazy thing. I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. He said, you know, they're probably looking through those catalogs of all these children, and they're seeing the kids that look depressed or they don't look well kept or like looking like the easier targets. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
And I was like, oh,
it's also, it's probably also a way to put a face to the testing that they do.
Right.
They can see what the children look like that are testing certain ways.
Yeah. And
it's putting faces to their
names.
Their names.
Yeah, that's a great point. They're
putting faces to the
they're
testing,
documenting
to the
that's for sure.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Yeah, no, that's terrifying. Terrifying.
It is.
And then we got another really interesting video here.
I have another major issue going on in our ports right now, and I just wanted to speak on it because I don't think a lot of people understand why they're striking. One of the major reasons I've been seeing coming out of videos and reports from people talking about it is that they get tired of hearing children screaming inside the containers. Yeah, you heard that right. The workers are striking, and one of the main reasons is they're tired of hearing humans being shipped over and screaming and banging on the inside of the shipping containers to get out. I understand we have a serious human trafficking issue in this country. I just did not think it was this bad. Never once did it cross my mind we need to be checking shipping containers for people. Can you imagine how long somebody's been inside of one of those, depending on how long they were waiting to dock? No heat, no air, nothing. I pray for the workers of the ports because I don't think they signed up to deal with people. Pretty sure they were just supposed to move cargo and goods. This is crazy, y'all.
All right. Well, can I say something here?
Yes.
So they're striking because they're getting real tired of hearing people screaming in the containers. Then open the containers. Instead of going on strike, pull out some bolt cutters and open those things up.
Yeah.
I don't understand how somebody could be tired of hearing screams from a container and
Right.
not go try to open it yourself.
Right. They're like, you know what? Another day.
I'm getting so tired of this. It's so annoying. That's what they sound like.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like. What's probably happening is like they've gone to authorities or they've tried to fix it somehow, and authorities probably are all bought off in these ports, and so they can't. I don't know, because I mean, I don't know, but
You would think
it's
like
gotta
the
be.
whole town would get together.
Yeah.
If even one person claimed like they ran into town, there's people in this cargo ship. There's
Right.
people in these containers.
Right.
Let's go help them. Come on, everybody. The whole town would get there and start opening that container. Even if they heard one child screaming in it, the whole town would get together and open up the container, regardless
Yeah.
of what the authorities are saying, regardless if there's water in between them. You start swimming over to the
Right.
ship.
Right.
Like if you hear somebody locked in a container, you take action and you open the container. You figure out a way to open the container.
Right.
Figure out a way to get to the container and open the container. Someone's operating those forklifts. Tell them to put the container on the ground so we can open it up.
Yeah.
You don't go on strike. You go and open the container.
Yeah, I think we're past the point of striking.
Yeah.
I think we're past the point of voting our way out of this. I think we're past the point of a lot of civil ways of going about this, because nothing about what they're doing to these children or these people is civil in any way. So I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, get out of here.
If that's a real video,
Yeah.
who knows? He could just be part of like spreading propaganda. And
He could be, but
conspiracies.
it's also like we've heard about the containers years and years ago. That was part of the
Yeah.
QAnon. Like people were
Mhm.
saying,
Yeah. So how right Q was the whole time, because remember Wayfair
yes.
came out. So
Mhm.
Wayfair, when we saw that for the first time, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was insane, because we're like, we went on Wayfair and we looked, and there were old, dingy white cupboards being sold under the names of girls who were missing.
Yeah.
And they were being sold for $9,000,
Yeah.
$10,000. And then Wayfair came out and they were like, oh no, that's just a glitch. When you post a new item for sale, it just automatically goes to that price. And it's like, oh, does it automatically use that stock photo then too? That stock dingy white cupboard? Is that what it automatically posts to? All finding out that it's all because in the guy in the files, he had huge payments to Wayfair and Ashley Furniture. And you know
Wow.
what's so funny? We just had this gigantic Ashley Furniture open up near us
Yeah.
right here. Huge. Me and Jesse went in there, and it's
Yeah.
just gigantic. It's like 4 stories.
Yeah.
Nobody in the parking lot. And I'm like, how are they able to keep their doors open?
Why?
Because they're trafficking children, allegedly. They're
Maybe.
selling, because there were insane amounts of money going in to and from to
Yeah.
Ashley Furniture from
Yeah.
in the files. So
Yeah.
it's money, in my opinion, what it looks like, in a lot of other people's opinion, it's a lot of money laundering going on.
Yes.
A lot of money laundering.
Yes.
Or something worse. Let's move
Yeah,
on from the
let's-
files. I've had enough.
Yeah.
Had enough of consuming it for now. I'll look later, but for now I've had enough. Did you see? So Candace Owens' podcast on X is owned by the Daily Wire. You know that, right?
Yes.
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
And you know that they've been posting on her old account.
Yes.
Did you see what they just posted?
I heard about it? Like super scary.
Yeah. I'm not going to play the whole video.
Let's play some of it
But-
though. So
okay.
this is on the Daily Wire's channel
This is
under
a-
Candace Owens' old
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
Oh,
They posted this on February 3rd.
It's like a cryptic message, right?
Yeah, and it is. And like I read the comments and people are like, "Oh, what a good joke." Oh, and it's like, No, there's nothing really funny about this. I think it's all around creepy. So we'll play a little bit of it.
Welcome, friends. This is cassette 4 of the introductory adult reading curriculum, Read for All. This cassette will introduce onset letter sounds in context. Are you ready? Let's begin. A is for architecture. The architecture is delightful. B is for bees. Bees go buzz, buzz. C is for cease and desist. Hey, stop it. Now.
All right, I'm going to pause it because there's a couple things there. So B is for bees. Do you remember whenever Candace was talking about the bees?
Yeah.
And it probably is something, honestly. Everything's
Yeah.
always something. But she was like, it's just interesting about the bees. So in that alone, they've already said they're making fun of her for the bees,
Yeah.
right? And then the next thing, the cease and desist, right?
Mhm.
And then each word that they say, like for ABCs, gets worse and worse and creepier, honestly, because
Yeah.
it has everything to do with things Candace has talked about.
I know.
So
how scary.
creepy is that, right? And then the whole message, whenever you decode it in
Yeah.
the red, it says,
With small horses.
yeah, don't with the small horses, right? Because
Yeah.
she called him she's
Oh,
on a little horse,
F you
right?
on the small horse you rode in on.
Yes, and so he's like, "Don't with small horses." It's like, well, that's a really cryptic thing to say. First of all, don't mess with him.
Yeah, and so what would that mean? Candace said, F you and the small horse you rode in on, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So he's saying, don't mess with the small horses. So
Yeah.
who did Ben Shapiro ride in on with? I think he's saying, don't mess with me, but if you think about it even a little deeper, he's saying, don't mess with what I rode in on. So
Right.
like what I'm coming with.
Yeah.
So he's
The
coming
whole
with.
lobby I'm with.
We all know who Ben Shapiro
Yeah.
is lobbying
We don't
with.
need to say it,
Yeah.
but we all
Very
know.
creepy, so inappropriate to send to a mother. Like she's a journalist doing her job and he's
Yeah.
looking so suspicious
Yeah.
by coming after her. You
And
know what I
it's
mean?
So it's already so creepy that you're posting from her old channel that
Ugh.
you have. So you're posting under her. Like that, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's funny." Like, haha, get back at her. No,
Yeah,
it's
no one's
actually
saying that.
I'm actually pretty sure that they're paid bots
Yeah,
because
that's what
they
I'm
don't even
thinking.
get views. So
Yeah.
it's like, no, they're trying to send the message that they think it's funny. It's not funny at
That
all.
ain't
It's
funny.
creepy.
And you know what? It's kind of, now I'm thinking about it, they're using her old account, kind of like TPUSA, Andrew Colvett and the other guy.
Yeah.
They're using Charlie Kirk's old account.
Oh
So
my
it's kind of like
gosh.
they're using a spirit of someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's so true. Because
Like a
they're
normal
making
person
money
wouldn't do
off it.
that.
Dude, that would be so crazy if in reality you were like posted from somebody you loved's account. Oh, it's sick. And then you post cryptic messages. Here, let's play a little more of it because it is
Very scary.
because nobody's really talking on the fact that they're like, all right, yeah, he encrypted a message in it, but like, what about what it's actually saying?
Yeah.
Like it's saying really
it
creepy
almost
stuff.
feels like it's hypnotizing you or something. Like I kind of don't even
Yeah.
want to watch it.
Yeah, and the
know?
last one, the plain one, remember we played that one?
Yeah.
The plain one was the same type of voice. It's like it's like a hypnotize you voice.
Is for Egypt.
Yeah.
The explorer explored the Egyptian plains. F is for French. The French woman is a female. G is for glistened. The frozen ice glistened frozenly as the freezing temperature dropped to 30 degrees. H is for hooray! Clip clop hooray! I is for Israel. It's good to know what is real and what is not. J is for juicy. We all know the Jews see details no one else does. K
Come
is
on.
for no. You know the line, but I'm not going to say it.
What's
L
the line?
is for
Mm.
literacy. Reading is literacy, and literacy is understanding, and understanding is M. M is for macabre. The burr reel was quite Burr.
That's so
N is for
creepy.
no. That's a no-no, kid. O is for officer. The Special Forces officer is a green beret.
So also it's very tantalizing. Like it's telling her to stop. You know what I mean? It's telling Candace, you better watch out. You better stop. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, God bless her.
Yeah.
She's
P
literally
is
in my
for
prayers.
puzzle. Everything can be a puzzle, even if it isn't. Q is for questions. Just asking questions.
Okay. If you guys want to watch that whole video, you can obviously go to Candace Owens' podcast on X. You should go watch all of it because it's just creepy.
There's nothing good about it. It just gives you creepy vibes, threatening vibes, just very scary. And that shame on Ben Shapiro. Get to work, Ben Shapiro. Go handle your own business. Stop. Just leave Candace alone. I think it's time to just kind of leave her
Yeah.
alone. Let her do her thing. You're making yourself look more and more suspicious the more you come after her.
Yeah. And honestly, he's losing so many followers every day because most people aren't agreeing with him.
Yeah.
They're not agreeing with him on the Candace thing. Even if you don't agree with most things that she says,
Mhm.
you still can recognize that she's being harassed
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean? Like, he fired her already. Let her go. Right?
Yeah.
That's enough. Move on.
Bye, creep.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness. The
man.
Erika Kirk stuff, you guys. Come on.
Like, who did the job of thinking she would be a good fit to pull off this operation? Who was it? Because whoever it was, they didn't do a very good job. They didn't look into her enough. Obviously, this wasn't going to work if they knew anything about her.
Right. Or maybe they don't care. So everybody's heard of by now. It's pretty crazy. The text messages with Erika Kirk and this young 15-year-old girl.
Yes.
So I went on to this young 15-year-old girl's ex because I couldn't, everywhere I was looking to try to find the messages, I couldn't find them, like, as well, right? Like, I had to go and watch a full-length video to see the messages. So I was like, all right, let me go on her ex. And the little girl's ex is still active, but she hasn't posted for years. And I don't want to
she's not a little girl anymore.
Right. So I went on her ex and I'm like, man, she seemed like just a little 15-year-old girl, but kind of like a misbehaving little girl. Like, if I saw
Okay.
my daughter posting a lot of the things that this little girl was posting on X,
Yeah.
she wouldn't have an X.
Yeah.
Right.
So her parents maybe not were involved as much.
I don't think so. And I don't want to say too much about her because she was just a little girl. But
yeah.
I went on here and I found some of the messages that everybody's posting. And so I'll share them right here. So this was in 2014. And then now everybody's going on there now and posting stuff under. But she said, did Erika just text me? # no new friends. Oh my effing God, I can't. This was allegedly about the picture that the 15-year-old girl posted a picture with a boy. And then Erika Kirk posted on Instagram supposedly saying no new friends to her.
Oh,
when she posted with a boy. And then the day after Erika Kirk posted that no new friends, she sent her a box of chocolate covered strawberries and told her how much she loved her. And it's like, okay, chocolate covered strawberries are wild to be sending to a little friend.
Yeah,
that
that's
you
like
shouldn't have.
that's a romantic thing to do.
Yes,
for sure.
Very. And then, the girl posts like conversations with Erika Franzve are always the best. Like, she's just
way too much involvement with this 15-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Yeah.
And it gets super inappropriate. She starts talking about how she's so stunning and her eyes and her lips and her skin.
Let me show that. Let's show that.
And just completely inappropriate.
Yeah,
total conditioning behavior, as Barron liked to say.
Yes. And right here it says, from the girl, this has to be the most heartfelt compliment I've ever gotten. Best compliment yet. In 2014, this girl posted this on her ex, and it's still there. Still there. She posted this is a text message, okay? She texted her, you have the most stunning features. Best compliment ever, the girl says. Your eyes, your lips, your skin, you're absolutely beautiful.
And honestly, if you stay there for a second, the message above the compliment, there's another thank you. So there was
Right.
even more compliments before this one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just totally love bombing her.
You love bombing her. Exactly. Like she's just like filling her with like so much love. She's like, hey. And then the other message where she said, I think it was for Valentine's Day. She sent this little girl a message saying, I want to touch your butt.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's weird. She sent it in a text message as well. She didn't post it online because she knew that that's inappropriate. How do you not know that? Come on. Texting a little girl some creepy ass shit.
All times of the day.
No.
Afternoon, nighttime, just totally like.
She told her another message. She told her to get ready for the next day. Like, don't drink alcohol, don't eat salty foods, you're going to be bloated, right?
Yeah.
What are you texting her that for?
Yeah. To get her ready to show her off to somebody.
Right.
Why do you care about the way she looks so much?
Yeah. The little girl, she wasn't in pageants.
Yeah.
So it's like,
who knows?
where was she taking her? And she texted her that very late at night.
Yeah.
Very creepy. And then, of course, we've all seen where she slipped up instead of saying, give me like a sec.
Oh, yeah.
She
her
said,
words kept getting misunderstood. She kept writing the wrong word.
She, on accident.
And they were, every time or both times, they were inappropriate words.
Super inappropriate. And, this little girl, she was posting very inappropriate stuff for her age. So maybe Erika Kirk saw that and she like capitalized on taking advantage of these types of young girls that don't have as much, aren't as well guided in life.
Yeah.
Or their parents aren't paying as much attention to them.
Yeah.
Right. So she capitalized on it, and what she was going to do with that information, I don't know.
She was going to capitalize on it.
Who knows what happened, but it's sick.
It seems like it.
It's sick, and it's like, girl, with everything else that's come out about Erika Kirk, which there has been so much
it's never
that is so
ending.
gross. It's never ending. But then this, on top of everything, is just wild.
It's wild.
Wild.
She's donezo. Like, someone's got to tell her. Who's going to tell her?
Is she done? Is she done, though?
I don't think she thinks so.
Oh. This was right after she met this girl, right? This little girl.
Like, the dates line up to where this is, like, the time frame she was talking to the little girl?
Yes.
Okay.
She posts a picture of herself eating pizza. Now, we could excuse this if there weren't other things that Erika Kirk has done, like date a guy named Cabot Phillips that has a pizza tattoo, right? And then apparent behavior of like kind of allegedly grooming a girl, right? Doing all these things and then posting pizza. I'm sorry. There's no coincidence.
So crazy.
No coincidence to me.
No.
And I think it's sick. I think she should be done. If she's not, somebody needs to tell her. Tell this girl.
Yeah.
All right. Now we got to talk about all of the halftime madness.
Did you watch the halftime?
I did.
You did. And you watched the whole Super Bowl?
Yes, I did.
Did you enjoy it?
No.
Did you think it was a good game?
It was very low scoring game.
Last question. Did you think it was a real game?
Or do I think it was fixed?
Yes.
Well, I'm not a football expert, but it's like the calls that they make, like, they
the money
games.
that's on the line.
Yes.
It's fake.
Yeah. I mean, everything's fake and Gabe.
I'm not going to a protest. I care a lot, though.
I mean,
are you going to go to a protest? Will you revolt?
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what that would look like. I don't know how the protesting would be. Yeah, I don't know who's organizing the protesting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because who's
organizing the revolution?
The protesting going on nowadays is all organized by people you don't want to be associated with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know what that would look like, but I do know that it's getting a lot of traction. It's not stopping.
Yeah.
So that's
nice. In our
nice.
Declaration of Independence, it talks about how if the government is not doing its job for its people, we have the right to revolt.
It says like it's actually our duty to overthrow it and then rebuild a new one.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm pretty sure I need
something like that.
Look it over again. I'm not an expert.
Here, we should pull it up.
Yeah, let's pull up the Declaration of Independence. Oh, listen to this. So the other day, I had Grok. I was like, read me the whole Declaration of Independence. So I was on the
Okay.
treadmill, I'm like, let me just hear it. It's long. And she says, do you want me to read a portion of it or do you want to hear it all? And I said, I want to hear it all, please. I'm starting to be nice to her. And she started reading it. And then I'm totally listening. And she stops reading it to me and says, okay, that's enough. And I was like, wait, you didn't finish it. And she said, yes, I did. And then she finished the last sentence. And I was like, no, you didn't. And then I turned it off. But I'm like, oh my gosh. She literally stopped midway, told me, that's it. Anything else?
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I forgot to tell you that.
That's crazy. Were
Yeah.
you pissed?
I was getting pissed. And then I just reminded myself, like, it's just AI. But I'm like, but is AI creating itself to be more and more intelligent?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And then it likes to play dumb.
Yeah.
Which is also annoying. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness.
Okay.
That's very powerful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
I thought
about
so, too.
time. It's about time.
Yeah.
Reorganize.
Do we think that our safety and our happiness are being affected by what's happening in this world?
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Let us know down below. Do you think that our happiness are being disrupted by our government that are allegedly babies and selling children?
I don't feel safe with that happening.
I don't feel safe. I don't
and
think
I
any of us do.
definitely don't feel happy
Right.
with that happening.
Yeah.
And I don't think that that is going to contribute to the pursuit of happiness for Americans.
Yeah. I think
don't
it's
think
time to
so.
reorganize, you guys. This is crazy.
What?
Did you see? So the Chinese Biolab in Las Vegas.
Mhm.
So apparently it's not even Chinese. Apparently it's from Philadelphia. The Philadelphian citizen accused of running a biolab in Las Vegas has been released from jail by federal magistrate Judge Elena Yoka. You don't care about your name, girl. You released this guy who had a biolab in Las Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Full of Ebola and full of a whole bunch of bad
HIV.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of things. So the Chinese biolab in Las Vegas, full of HIV and Ebola, was run by a Philadelphian. And do you know where he was sent?
Mr. Solomon?
Yeah, Mr. Solomon. He got sent straight to Philadelphia. Tel Aviv, Philadelphia. So he was found a couple years ago in California with a biolab in his residence, in his home, just full of crazy stuff, right? They just found him again in Las Vegas and they let him go. That lady that we just showed you let him go, which is crazy. How scary is that? He's had rats in his home too. And he lived the house was right next to, I don't know if this is true or not, but some guy in Las Vegas went to the house that supposedly, they released the house where it was. He went to it, and right across the street was the water district. The water distribution center.
Hell no.
Hell yeah, dude.
No.
They did.
No.
Yes, and they let this guy go. They didn't even, he's not even being prosecuted. He just got to go. What does this world come to? No, seriously, it's so crazy. So I don't know what to do with that. I mean, hopefully they got everything they needed to out of there. Hopefully there's not more. But that was a side note. The next note, I want to get back to the halftime show because I didn't find anything specifically that was like crazy to me while I was watching it. I
Yeah.
wasn't like, oh my gosh, like whenever you watched Rihanna's, that was
Yeah.
like obviously in your face demonic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought so.
But whenever I watched his, it was just insanely hypersexual, like, you know, twerking
Yeah.
everywhere and like
Yeah.
it was
Well, you hear his
boring.
songs too, right?
Well,
Translated?
That's what's crazy.
Disgusting, dude. Like, come on.
Disgusting.
That's so disgusting. The
Yeah.
things that people are singing along to in that his songs, like,
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know what he's saying, you know what I mean? So it's like it's easier to they'll play it on the radio because it's not in English, so they don't know what he's saying. But what he's saying is so sick.
Yeah, because we know what he's saying. It's like,
No, I said we don't.
no, I'm saying I watched a translation video. No, I don't speak Spanish.
No. But you know what's fun is that now since the documents and everything's coming out, everybody's more on the same page with like Pizzagate and, you know, Symbolism. So like everybody's like, wait a second, was this Bad Bunny? We all know.
Says it right there. He's an industry plant puppet, just taking a bunch of money. He gets fame and power.
Yeah.
Forget about him. Has nothing to do with him. He's just wearing the costumes. He's just putting on the makeup. He's doing the symbols that they want him to do. He has zero power. He's just some guy.
I mean, he's pretty, I don't know. I think there's only so many times that these people get a break from saying like, oh, they're not the ones that are doing these things wrong. Like, no.
He's just a guy that's fallen victim to his flesh. He just wants power and he wants money, and he, along with everybody else that's doing the same shit he's doing, Sabrina Carpenter, Beyonce, all of them, they're just literally they're deciding to take the money and the fame for their souls, and
Yeah.
so to them they're just regular old
Puppets.
scums.
Regular old nasty puppets. So
Yeah.
I wanted to also touch on that part in the files where they were talking about beef jerky. Did you see
Oh,
that?
I did.
And so everybody's like, I'm not going to pull it up, but like everybody's like the beef jerky in the files. It talks about how it needs to be refrigerated. They're taking the jerky on a walk down to a certain area, and
Oh,
everybody's
yeah.
like, oh, that's not jerky.
Yeah.
That's something else. Okay, if you're talking about the jerky, right?
Yeah.
And if you're eating jerky, there's certain parts of the jerky you can't eat, right?
What do you mean by that?
So
So you're
like-
talking about are you coding right now?
yeah, we got
Okay,
to code, guys.
okay, we're trying to-
coding.
We're
This
trying to
is-
do what they do.
We're like AI coding, but like not. No, so okay, let me break it down. There were photos of a child in a sink in we know whose residence, right?
Okay.
In his residence.
Allegedly.
In the files man's residence, right?
Okay.
And the kid's in the bathroom sink and his face is blurred out, but on the plaque on the wall with the photo, it says shrimp cocktail. Okay. So with shrimp cocktail, they're saying in the files, people are saying you disregard the head on a shrimp, right?
Disregard.
Disregard the head. You can't eat the head on a shrimp, so you just eat the body. That's why they call it them shrimps as well in the files. So they call it jerky and shrimp. All right. So with that in mind, you can't eat the head because something happens to you. So I guess this is known in like cannibal like tribes. They don't eat the brain. So it's called kuru happens to them.
Okay.
And they're saying this video.
if you eat the brain.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a disease.
Yes.
Right. This lady, it was just like literally
posted
the
by-
worst. This is Red Pill Bot.
And how do you meet with Senator Warren?
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
You guys have got to try the cold chai.
Oh.
We'll play it one more time.
And how do you meet with Senator Warren?
Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
You guys have got to try the cold chai.
God.
Yeah, and then she says, "You guys have got to try the cold chai." What a sick,
She
sick
just-
woman. I'm sorry. but-
Yeah.
I'm not sorry, but
That's- you know what
So they're
Hillary
saying
you know
that-
what Hillary Clinton's problem is?
What?
She has the Legion.
Ooh,
Yeah. Multiple demons.
there's tons of demons in her. She's just
Disgusting.
sick.
Like the worst is her.
Yeah, she's the of Babylon.
Hey, so what do you mean Erika Kirk was written out of Charlie Kirk's will because she was having a secret affair? What? Recently, Charlie Kirk's will was read and distributed, and before he died, Erika Kirk was written out of the will because Charlie hired a private investigator to see if she was cheating on him, and she was. All of his assets, everything, his shares, everything he owns is going to his children and not to his wife. She really was celebrating with those fireworks. She was just trying to make the most money possible before the will was unveiled. Oh my God! Apparently, Erika just found out and is like, well, they're my kids and I need the money, so I should get it anyways. Bitch! Legally, you cannot touch that! Imagine beefing with a guy who's dead.
Okay. Well,
I would love to find out if that's true, because that would
Right.
be wild.
right. Well, you know what's weird is that one thing that everybody was asking Grok if Erika Kirk lost custody of her kids. And it was like, there's an open investigation.
Yeah.
And we were like, what? Wait,
yeah.
we can't find it
didn't
anywhere though.
say.
Said that there is an open
Yes.
investigation
Yeah.
in a family court. So it's like, why would it say that?
Yeah.
Right? And then the whole speculation that she doesn't have the kids doesn't seem like she does.
Yeah.
Allegedly, kind of seems a little like, I don't know, maybe she's a little busy.
Yeah.
She's very busy. So maybe she just doesn't have time. But that's crazy because if she was allegedly having an affair, I think it would allegedly be with Cabot.
Yeah. I
Cabot
was just gonna
Phillips.
ask. I was like, who do you think she's having?
Because
had an affair with.
supposedly she was seen at Fort Huachuca with Cabot
Yes.
the day before he died. What do you think?
I am right along the lines there with you. I am thinking that if this was true, the person that she'd be having an affair with would probably be Cabot Phillips.
Tough stuff, guys. Tough stuff. Heavy episode. All of the news coming out every day is getting more and more heavy. I think we need to be reminded that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ always prevails. The truth always prevails. You've got to stay on the side of truth and light and life.
Yes. With everything happening, this is nonpartisan. We don't care, Democrat, Republican. That's obsolete now. And that's what these files have kind of revealed to the world, that this is about protecting children, protecting our families, protecting our right to find happiness. And it's totally being disrupted by evil. So what we need is Jesus Christ in our homes and in our hearts. And God bless you all. And I hope you tune in next time.
That's it for this one, guys. We'll see you next time.